biggest of them all, the biggest conspiracy, in my opinion, besides aliens, of them all. The one and only Illuminati. Do you believe the Illuminati exists?
I believe a secret society of very powerful people.
So call it what you want. Like I said, Bob, you know what I'm saying?
I
didn't get caught up in words. So what I'm just saying is what everybody can relate to.
I believe,
Do you think
the Illuminati,
you call it the boom booms?
The
you
Illuminati,
think a group of motherfuckers is trying to manipulate the world into their own perception?
That's what Elon Musk speaks about. That's what Andrew Tate was talking about.
I got a clip for Andrew Tate that I'm going to play in a minute.
I completely agree. I believe that at one point...
Free Andrew Tate too. Interesting team, man.
At one point, it was the Illuminati. Before the Illuminati, the Knights Templars, or so on and so forth, and it changes. Now it's the Trilateral Committee.
Like I said, it's all...
You know what I'm saying? They control... They sit down.
You ever watch Avengers? And like I said, watch these shows. See, the worst thing they did, 20-second segue, the worst thing they fucking ever did for me was make me love movies. Because as much as I talk about this, I love entertainment, I love movies, I love watching shows, but I'm unplugged. So, now, be I putting all your symbolism, because y'all know whatever's in dark comes to light, I'm picking up on it. And not the world is not, I am. So, when you put shit like this in Avengers, with Hydra, talk about, yeah, you go through the scenes, we use many names, we have this, we have that, we have that, That's what y'all do. This is what y'all do. This is how y'all stay ahead of it. While people talk about the Illuminati now, so y'all putting it out in pop culture. It's pop culture now. It's pop culture now. Because like I said, y'all probably the trilateral of this. Then when I get to that, it had to be something else. But y'all been doing the same things with the same agenda. So that's all that matters.
You see the one thing you never do. Never, ever underestimate your enemy.
Facts.
Right? You do to the point where if you believe you're smart, they're 3 times smarter. You give them that, even if they aren't. You give them that. So that means you're operating at a higher level, figuring out or doing or going against them. If you think that you're smarter than your enemy, then you
let your guards down.
Right, you let your guards down.
Never underestimate your opponent.
Never underestimate them.
I don't give a fuck if you Mike Tyson and you find a bum. That's when you listen to Buster Douglas. I don't give a fuck Mike Tyson. You treat Buster Douglas like he's a Vander Holyfield. You treat him like he's fucking Joe Frazier.
Best way.
And you always will be on top. Because the minute you let your guard down, you will get Mike Tyson.
And the best way.
And I love Mike Tyson. He's my favorite boxer of all time.
Me too. To hide something is to hide in plain sight. You understand? So, once again, if you could go online and find anything out about the Illuminati, that's because it doesn't exist no more. You understand?
Oh, they want you to know.
Right, because it don't exist no more.
Oh, because they done probably passed that. Love.
Right, it don't exist no more. Yeah. That's why it's there. It's old news, nigga. Yeah, it's old because they're operating right in front of your eyes as the Trilateral Committee, and they'll tell you, oh, the top nations has come together and the top businessmen, to decide your future.
We're going to play a quick tape from Andrew Tate. If you want to get this, his channel is I Love Allah. That's his channel. Andrew Tate's talking about why he became Muslim. And the title is Why Andrew Tate is Now Muslim. And he has many fucking riveting. And by the way, that's why they locked this nigga Andrew Tate up. Yes, I got to do more deep dive into Andrew Tate. He talks about a lot of real shit. He's the most Google man. Got too much motherfucking money, too much influence. Yeah, he didn't do no trafficking. Yeah, they really wanted him. But this is my man Andrew Tate. Free Andrew Tate.
Andrew, for one thing, for being as smart as Andrew is, and I believe he is, but I think he probably was knowing this was going to come. Never outshine the master.
Yeah, he's arrogant. I think he's arrogance, man.
And I think that's what got him caught up. He tried to outshine them, and he kept thumbing at them, and he felt that because he didn't need YouTube and Facebook and all of that enterprises to make money.
And Andrew Tate didn't realize this, right? And I fucks with Andrew. He's super smart. He can fight. He has super money. He has influence. But one thing Andrew didn't realize this, and he has connections. But you don't got as much connection. He's got power.
They run the world.
They've been running the world for a long time. Whatever connections you thought you have, I guarantee you got triple agents. They don't get your connections to turn on you. Yeah, they run the world.
He knew what he said. They're going first they try to destroy you, then they throw you in jail, the next is to kill you.
I hope not, man. But listen, this is the clip.
People recognize when I converted to Islam that there was a time I was an atheist. There was a time when I was atheistic. And the reason I am now so absolutely certain that God is real is because I've seen Shaitan. I've seen it. When you see enough evil, you realize that there must be an equal and opposite force. And there are people out there in the world today doing the work of the devil, genuine demons, who are trying to destroy the baseline morality that's inside of all of us. We're all born with some kind of morality, and they're trying to destroy it.
Like I said, there's real demons, man. That's really running. And shout out to anybody religion. My thing is this, man. I'll be cool if we all get on one page. That'd be great. That'd be perfect. But until then, if you believe in what you believe in, as long as you vibe in on a high frequency, just move and treat others the way you want to be treated. Treat thy neighbor. I don't give a fucking Muslim, Christian, Buddha, what, I don't care. That's why I can talk to anybody, bro. That's why I don't talk to anybody, because I understand the religious letters. I refuse to be caught up in labels. I refuse to be caught up in not talk to you because you're Christian and you may be a little bit. I don't give a fuck. I mean, if you want to get to that point, like he said in the last episode, maybe that's just not your journey in this life. But how you treating other people, how you move, what's your morals, your principles, how you do you want to do bad things to kids? Just like Balenciaga, fucking bunch of weirdos. And for y'all niggas, are y'all still remember Balenciaga?
Yeah.
Kat is actually, she asked us, that's it, yo.
Yeah.
I used to remember Balenciaga, but then I don't want to be a fucking a fake nigga. We found out Timberland was, that's a tree that you hang niggas on. We still want Timberlands. We found out that Tommy Hilfiger one niggas didn't wear niggas wearing clothes.
That's not true.
It wasn't?
No, that's a lie.
Oh, it doesn't matter?
No.
Oh, so good.
Well,
Thank God we're 10.
That shit is a lie.
But I'm not gonna lie, if I was wearing one of the fucking, if I was wearing anything, now I find out the niggas is pedophiles, I'm not wearing it on fucking more. We'll go to the next question. Why do you think the powers that be was able to manipulate the world behind the scene for all these years and not fucking, not like, how did they get exposed? How did we get really exposed yet and niggas not in an uproar?
Because nobody want to come home and not have cable
They
TV.
keep saying that.
That's why.
So
nobody want to come home and not have cable TV. Nobody want to come home and not have electricity. Nobody want to come home and live like it's Ukraine and it's bombing. Nobody want to give up their comfortability. Nobody want to give up their comfortability to fight for what may be right. Nobody wants to do that. And therefore the powers that be wins, because if you're not willing to give up those things, and none of us are, then nothing is ever going to physically change. It will take time for everything to change. It will change, because what goes up must come down. And no matter how hard they try to keep it up, it's inevitable it will come down. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? But like I said, given the fact that I know you're dealing with people that's operating on a level of maybe 3 times faster, that they're already working on crumbling this bitch down to reform it into something else, to reform or create something else. So that'd be the problem. And when they're 3-4 steps ahead of you, it's not much you can fucking do but sit back and enjoy the ride. But understand that you're on a ride that you're meant to be on, because you're here for a reason at this time for a reason. So therefore, what we're going through for is for a reason, and it's a ride. You know what I mean? They can't kill us. You know what I'm saying? So we can't live in that fear no more. You know what I mean? All we can do is physically leave these bodies and come back into another body or go onto a higher plane of existence. But one way or the other, they can destroy us. So. You know what I mean? And these are the things they don't want us to know, because then if they know, we'd be fucking willing to fight.
I think the reason they did it and how they did it for being 1% is genius. It's the set-based slavery, man. They've been working on us for years from the time of slavery. This plan, and then, like you said the other day, these niggas don't fucking, believe it or not, man. Like, I can't really fathom it to a point. They don't plan for close years. They don't plan 100 years ahead. I don't understand why or how. That's why they believe in so much, like. That's why they believe in lineage and passing on their shit to their kids and bloodlines and all shit like that, because they got plans. And everybody got to be down with the plan for generations. It's almost like they're vampires. It's almost like their soul lives on. You know what I mean? Because like,
your soul do live on.
I mean, the soul do live on. I'm talking about in the context of literally they back in another vessel, and another vessel, it was the same plan. Like.
Yeah, it does.
And that's they fucking, I'm talking about literally down the same plan. Like literally, they come back on some get out shit. Like in the same plan. That's how it feels like. Basically what it is, because they've been watching their kids. So it's like, it's set-based slavery, it's brainwashing. We're so motherfucking numb. And going to his point, we don't want to come on no TV lights because we so used to being comfortable in the amenities that they did that. That's not what they did it for. Made us comfortable, made us lazy. Why do you think they always give us control instead of getting to the channel? They make us lazy and lazy and lazy and more comfortable. So because it makes us weak, it makes us soft.
Make you dorsal.
Make you compliant. I mean, so it's
compliant
like
to everything that they do. You don't want to live
that's
without
how they
this.
did it.
Yeah, they gave us everything. for not having nothing to saying let them have TVs, indoor plumbing,
It's fucked up.
and all of these things, and give them all of these things so
Thank
you make them complacent. It's like you take the fucking hunt out of the dog that became the hunt out of the wolf that becomes the dog. You take the hunt out of the primal cat now that is a house cat running around your house, because now they rely on you for you to feed it. Now they can't hunt on their own. They need you.
Yep.
And that's exactly what they did to us. They made us need them. So once you need them, you need that grocery store. You need that job on Monday morning. You need the vacation time. You need the money. And you don't see no other way for you to get that shit on your own. So
Yep.
that's how it is.
Do you think we can or will ever stop them? And like, if you believe they exist, which we do you think they will ever be stopped? Like at some point, it's just gonna be enough is enough, and they will be taken down, like the fall of Rome.
Of course. See, here's the thing about the fall of Rome. Was it the fall of Rome, or did they collapse Rome?
They collapsed Rome to make a new
Rome.
Yeah, of course.
Now,
and because we living in it.
We living in it, and knowing that is knowing that that's a possible plan right now.
That if we win again, it's gonna be there.
Know that they're already doing that, collapsing Rome to make you believe there's gonna be something new that you're living in.
So can I tell them?
Because I believe America is a third world country. We just don't realize it yet because we have all the technology before the third world countries get it. So we don't see that a $10, $20, $30, $100 bill don't go nowhere. It don't do nothing. Cost of living is up. Money is down. The conditions upon which we live in, it's horrible. You know what I'm saying? And crime, murder. You know what I mean? But they could give 100 million, trillion, whatever the fuck they give to Ukraine, but they won't give it to the communities, white or black, Spanish or Asian, to uplift or build the communities. And this means that this country is coming to a fucking end. We just don't see it.
And you know, if they're doing give it to Ukraine, it's for a reason as well.
Of course, because they're giving it to Ukraine because for whatever reason they don't like Russia. And that right there is the main problem, because the whole Ukrainian war is because NATO made a promise not to expand nowhere near towards Russia, and they keep expanding. And they keep expanding, and then they tell the people that Russia moved their troops closer to the Ukraine border when it's really NATO keeps expanding, forcing Russia to a position where, damn, I got to protect and defend my territory and protect and defend myself. I see what NATO is doing. You understand what I'm saying? I see what NATO and America and the military, they're trying to force a war. Because they know if they force Russia into a war, it's a good chance they could conquer and destroy Russia and beat Russia.
And the crazy part, because we're about to wrap this up, because it's running a little long, but it's great, man. We can talk about shit all day. But think about it, like, I'll be at work, I'll be listening to the news, man. Shit's getting spooky hours, niggas need to wake the fuck up. China and America is not vibing with each other at all right now. China just started supplying Russian weapons, we supplying Ukrainian weapons. And they have spy balloons, that's what they call it, in our atmosphere. Like, shit is getting real motherfucking spooky. Stop thinking about Super Bowls and
because you gotta understand.
Like, you can watch it, but they like, come on, man, like, you gotta wake up, man. Gotta wake the fuck up, bro. Like, shit is. And
China and America got maybe about 33 fucking military bases surrounding China. Mm-hmm. This is why these countries are always threatening with nuclear weapons. They threaten with nuclear weapons because they feel at the end of the day, America's gonna kick our asses with their allies. So the only way we can keep them off our back is telling these niggas, yo, if y'all niggas disrespect, we're gonna blast y'all with nuclear weapons. See, you know what I'm saying? And this, this all goes back to them aliens. Because them aliens sit by these nuclear plants because they fear that that's what's gonna happen. Because there was already nuclear war on there was already nuclear war on this planet when them aliens use nuclear weapons.
So we just keep going on, man. Like, this is real, but so to end this one off, so we're gonna go with do you think the Illuminati exists?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's 3 conspiracies, 3 sleepers, 0. And this was not just only talking out our fucking ass. I brought up a fucking micro fraction of evidence to support every column of what we talked about. And on top of that, we took personal experiences and brought up and facts of our own. I'm also saying conspiracy theorists has been, like I said on one of my episodes, I forgot what episode it was, it's created by the CIA to discredit the Kennedy assassination. And they said the more we use it in a negative context, basically to sum it up, the more through over time, people are going to look at conspiracy theories as basically nut jobs.
Yeah,
and it's happening right now.
And the thing about it, one thing people always gotta do is look at words, right? It's a theory.
Play with them.
It's a theory, right?
Conspiracy.
It's a
conspiracy
theory.
Theorizing
Nothing says fake. Nothing's fake by theorizing on something, because scientists theorize on things all day long. Now, it's called a conspiracy because it looks like it was something that people conspired to do. So it becomes a conspiracy. So these is words. You can't change words and then rearrange the words to make it mean what you want it to mean, because that's what they do. They play mind games.
Conspiracy theory.
A conspiracy theory.
Something covered up
that you're theorizing on.
Where does it say it's fake or not true?
Whether it's fake or not true, it could turn out after you theorize on it that's fake. It could turn out to be real after you theorize on it. But it's a conspiracy theory.
Because when you say conspiracy theory, you think about tinfoil hats. Why? Because you think outside the box. And that's another thing. They also do put the image in movies, and we're about to wrap it up, because we were talking about this earlier. They also put the image in movies, so you won't think outside the box. So you'd be scared to. Pair-based manipulation, pair-based mind control. But this is episode 10, Big Brody. This is episode 10, bro. You know what I mean? And like we always do, we're gonna kick it off with the song of the motherfucking day. And the song of the day is perfect for this shit, man. It's Power. It's Power. It's not on our albums. I put it on SoundCloud, SNLG. We got some songs. We're about to drop like 4 with Apple, Tidal Music, and some bangers, you know what I mean? So go check that shit out. Go check that shit out. And this is Power coming up, my nigga. That's on LG's SoundCloud. Go check this music out. So go support the music. Go like, leave the comments on it, you know what I mean? Like, go fuck with the music. We make some good shit and be consistent. On SoundCloud, we're gonna be consistent on everything else. We got some, you can throw out like 4 or 5 at once. It's coming. I mean, so this is Power, Westside LG, SoundCloud. We got the power, man. So very apropos for what's going on, man. I got the power, but was looking for them Rangers and them all black Chevys, tinted out, Lord Savior's prisoner of war. These chains on my wrist got me feeling like a fucking bull. In the Brooklyn, sleeping next to piss, now I'm pissed off. We got the power, but the country got the dollar, so they keep us oppressed and depressed. So we fucking wild and nice plan. Growing up where we from, it's hard to be a nice man. Cause when you wake up, drugs and gun is on the nightstand. Praying in Jesus Christ with the blunt lit. I gave a simple response, nigga, stop doing dumb shit. But I'm broke. It's so hard to have faith when you have the hope. Spark up the dollar, feel the power, then it's time to go. I got the power, but where to go stuff. I got the power, never pull out the Tommy for sure. I got the power, but my niggas move in Canada. I got the power, dark skin with the bright soul. Black man, looking clean. Poor man, rich dream. Wolf nigga, around sheep. You got the power to just dive a little deep. As I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, but this diesel is replacing the check. I'm sorry God, but you ain't put this here to star bright. Barely see the sun, so we move through that starlight. Try to make it. We want a slice of that pie, or at least taste it. Cause the only freedom we get is on a financial basis. Shit, I'm so sick, I live a fucking busy. And outcast, a big boy, so I can take it. I keep it 3 stacks, I dream about a beach black. A paradise was ever in heaven, where all the G's at. I think Tupac had that vision first. A ghetto in the sky for all my niggas that put in work. I got the power, but where to go stuff. I got the power, never pull out the Tommy for sure. I got the power, but my niggas move in Canada. I got the power, dark skin with a bright soul. Black man, looking clean. Poor man, rich dream. Wolf nigga, around sheep. You got the power to just down a little deep. That was power. Rest on OG. WXOG. For life. Everything Wolf. ETW. That's our agenda. You know what I mean? But we gonna do what we do, man. That's right, bro.
Peace and love.
Stick to the script. Keep me under grace, not under law. My negative thoughts are weak, my positive thoughts are strong. Wolf.